Watch it then, no. Yeah. All right, now we'll go ahead and, there we go. Ooh, uh-oh, camera's behind. Camera's behind. All right, so now we can just continually swim on to the edge. And generally for the most part, yeah, we're gonna be doing some interesting things. I'm probably gonna end off before the next dungeon because for all intents and purposes, that's where we're heading next, is our third dungeon. And it's pretty unique in a sense. I'm not the biggest fan of it compared to the, you know, Ghost Toys Castle, but some people might enjoy it. It's just got like a weird, crazy clown time vibe to it. And it's a little spooky, but it's okay, even though it takes place in the middle of the day. And I think I might want to practice it before recording. I haven't been doing a ton of rehearsals for this, but it's such a straightforward game that you don't really need to. But for gathering all the small, minute things, I do kind of like glance at like collection guides and things like, oh, don't forget to grab this before you leave this area. And like, they're not particularly hidden, you know? But, yeah, for the most part, I'm just grabbing things at the first opportunity that we can, while also staying on the main path to where we need to go. So, just gonna go and take care of this guy. Hate you. Also, these damn things, these pink robots. By the way, I don't know if I've mentioned it yet. I might have. You destroyed my armor. You touched my breast. Hey, get out of here. Yeah, those like pink dress-wearing robots actually remind me a bit of the moles from Molehill in Super Mario RPG, speaking of. And I feel like I already mentioned that. I know I talk about Super Mario RPG more than I have any reason to, but it's a great game. Why wouldn't you? So we run on through here, and Hagi. Damn, this place is big. So let's go kill you just by smacking you in the back of the head with a hammer. Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Go back to Molehill Town, man. What was that place called? Was it Mole Town? I don't know, but yeah. So there's a lot of random traversal through just massive areas that just it looks interesting, but I feel like you could see more creativity in the landscape from an 8-year-old's Minecraft world than you could here. And granted, yeah, limited capabilities of the N64. Oh, this is Hagi Highway. Sure, whatever you say. But yeah, it's okay, it's not a big deal. Welcome to Izumo, by the way. This is gonna be some good stuff for us. So I'm gonna go and kill more Christmas ornaments, and let's head inside of the lone coffee shop here. Just right off the side of the highway. How's it going, fellas? Speak to me. I was trying to go in the direction of Kyoshu, but there was a strange wall that kept me from going forward. Did it happen to have a crack in it by any chance? Also, she's dancing with Oldtimer. I saw it! There was the tube that was emitting electricity above the waters of Inaba. Uh-oh, Inaba? You mean our next destination? At the oasis on the dune of Inaba east of here, you'll find an electro tube floating that emits electricity. Okay, so you guys are just gossiping about batteries at this point. Alright, whatever you say. At least we have you there so that we can eventually, you know, fly over to you if we want to. But for the time being, let's go ahead and take care of this bouquet holding jerk off right here. Hey, go away. And this area in and of itself is already pretty massive, but let's be careful. This door will actually take us back to Bison, which is the area that we went to directly after doing our business in Zazen. And if all these names sound really like weird and unfamiliar, I'm sorry. We're just gonna be exploring a hell of a lot of new regions, and I'm sorry about that. But instead, we do want to head to the east, to the dunes of Inabi, and thankfully we're not going to be spending a lot of time here, because personally, this is one of my least favorite areas in the game, and I don't know what it has to do with here. Granted, it does look kind of cool, and it's a massive desert, but that's all it is. It's just a massive desert with new enemies, including these guys. And the music, I feel like they use this in a cutscene, but it's just like mysterious, but not in like a desert sense, you know? So it's just one of those weird things that, I don't know, it's weird. It doesn't sound like it belongs in this game, to be honest, but some people like it, so if you do, I'm sorry. It's just not quite my thing. It makes up for the fact on how much I liked the overworld theme. But what we want to do is head to the Oasis, and aside from that, not a whole lot to do here, I would say. And luckily for us, it is not too difficult to find, so I'm gonna go and switch on over to Yay, and we'll make our way over to the massive dam. There will be some good stuff here. Hey, can you drillman get out of there? Yeah, go away. I'll grab the dumpling. It's soggy and hot and overcooked, but I will take it because there's good things to be found here. For example, our first instance of not a super pack as it might appear from afar. It is a AA battery. Yeah, also got spicy. I don't need it, but I could do a cool little like juke in the water. Look at that, the jukes. You have like ice physics when you're on these platforms, by the way. All right, well, here we go. Another silver fortune doll. With one more, your strength gauge will increase. Nice. So let's go and get the hell out of here. And I think it's actually faster to just fly back to Izuma coffee shop where we just were. And I think well, actually, hold on. No, let's not go to Zazen. Yeah, none of this makes sense. It says that it doesn't say that I look like I'm anywhere near a desert, which is kind of weird. But yeah, we're in the greenest desert on Earth, man. This is the vegan desert of Enuba. But yeah, the reason why we want to come back here, we're basically heading right back outside of Zazen Town, but I don't want to go through the bamboo corridor again. Oh, actually, no, we don't. No, we don't. We do want to go to Izumo's. That's right. Because we need to grab the second battery. One is not enough. So let's head over here, and we're actually going to start heading up this massive hill. I don't know why I just completely forgot about that. I thought we were... Why am I thinking so far ahead? Maybe I should just end this recording session preemptively. But we're actually going to go ahead somewhere relatively interesting, so it's good stuff. So there's this lone dot here, and that would signify the dynasty that is here. What is this place called? Tell me. Oh, the Amnesty. Sure, whatever you say. So what we're gonna want to do is switch on over to, yeah, and get your camera ready, because it's the lake with the large tree, and you take a picture of it because it just looks so massive and majestic. Check it out. It's the second battery. And I don't know what it was about this particular area that took me so long to figure out the first time I played this, but I do vividly remember having stopped playing the game for some reason, presumably because I couldn't figure out this puzzle, and it seemed pretty standard, but I'm not entirely sure where you're supposed to figure that out. I think the coffee shop, but obviously as a kid you don't, you know, talk to every person and read their dialogue, so this was like, yeah, the first real wall that I reached. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to save a friend. What the? Isn't that Ebisumaru? What in the world am I doing here? Hey, that's what I want to know. Your batteries were knocked out of place, and you just froze. That happened to me? That's kind of a pathetic way to die. There seems to be a glitch in my memory circuit. Okay, whatever you say. I'm having trouble remembering. I must hurry and have my wise old man repair it. Sasuke, about your wise old man, well, there was an explosion that demolished his whole house, and he's gone missing since, and well, with the explosion, ooh, maybe you should have broke it to him a little softer there, pal. Who would do such a thing? Well, we believe it had to do with the Peach Mountain guys that we're after. My wise old man? Really? By guys with a crazy name like Peach Mountain? I'm gonna crush those Peach Mountain guys. Let me go with you. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Sasuke joins us, and his amazing abilities with doors with cracks in them can be destroyed using Sasuke's firecracker bomb. They're not really doors, I would say they're more like walls with cracks, but that's fine. So he's in a really weird spot in the order. He's right after Ebisumaru, where it's normally Ye, but this guy's pretty cool. It seems like he has relatively short range, but I think it's roughly the same as Ye's longsword, quote unquote. But he also does have the firebomb, and it's one of the most, like, pathetic looking explosions I've seen in my life. It's cute, it's adorable, and it gets the job done, but it doesn't do any particular extra damage. Instead, we're going to be using him for other exploits and, you know, movement-based endeavors in the future, but we're going to go ahead and switch back on over to here, and we're going to do a little bit of backtracking on our way to the area. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. No! Game? Are you kidding me? Oh, no. This happened before, but it hasn't. Damn it. Game's crashed. Perfect. I'm gonna have to go blow on the cartridge. Let's see if we can maybe salvage this, since I have not saved since we beat the boss. Oh, joy. Joy, 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 joy. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, our time here in Mystical Ninja, starring Sasuke and friends, is not going to be cut short by the hand of a faulty cart. Instead, we're actually going to be taking a bit of a sideline to the main adventure for the time being, and returning to a familiar area here on Awaji Island. So, the last time we visited this place, we were teleported here by way of magical Turtle Rock, and I did have a sneaking suspicion that I was missing a Silver Fortune doll, and turns out I needed to head through the red gate into this lovely Life of Pi ass boat, and this is going to allow us to seek the fate that we are looking for. So with the camera not really doing much to assuage my fears, we're going to swim to this rocky shore over here and find out that we're actually right next to what is to be called the husband and wife rocks. So it would only make so much sense that the wife rock would be tiny, whereas the husband one is absolutely massive. So we'll go over here, and it's at the top of this structure that we're going to make our way and also do some damage with our newly acquired mechanical ninja friend, which is cool and all, but this area has a ton of slowdown, and I'm sorry if somebody was screaming at me to go to this area a little bit earlier, but you know, there's like 40 of these things in the game. I just want to be, you know, a little bit careful. But here we go. Yeah, don't run right off the edge, because there she is, Silver Fortune doll. And this red gate will take us right back to where we started. So there we go. Diversion averted. It's time to now roughly go back to where the game crashed, which is right in front of the Izumo coffee shop, I believe. Something along those lines. No, yeah, this one. Okay, cool. So it's been a couple minutes. It only took roughly 10 to get back to where we were from the boss fight, which I did save at, so I guess, you know, not talking to kids for 20 minutes really kind of sped things up a little bit, but I grabbed a couple of teas, and we should be set here for at least a little while longer. I probably should not be doing this, because I think I might end up just doing the dungeon right now anyways, seeing what happens. So, oops, nope, I wanted my sword. Jeez it, run in your purple jumpsuit. Okay, we're good. So, what I actually want to go to is this western area over here. First, I'm gonna kill this lady who's just not minding my business. Damn, that was violent. And we'll go run here. So this is actually going to take us to a very familiar spot just right outside of Zazen Town, but it's going to take us clear to the other side. And now that we have Sasuke, things will be a little bit easy for us. So switch on over to him, and we can go and take some damage there. How dare you? I was going to make a note on how I got my armor back, but now apparently is not the time for that. You destroyed it right off of my bald little head. Okay, so cracked walls. Proved no match to our explosive bombs. I didn't know that they were so combustible, but check it out. It is indeed a golden fortune doll. That is obscene. Do we really need that? Just some random ass house just off the side of the highway? Apparently we do, but it's a secret not really well hidden. Plus, it pushed us over the 1,000 coin mark, so that's pretty cool. Now we can go to the second one over here, and we are, yes, going to have to come back a little bit later so that when we get a key, and yep, it's another Silver Fortune doll. So we are definitely going to be filling up on those here shortly as well. But with that being said and done, we'll grab some more of these coins. We are going to need them because we're going to start getting more attacks that cost money to use, apparently. But do we want to actually go back to Izumo, that area? I think we do, actually. but we need to get back to Hagi, and I don't remember which way was fastest. I think it was over here, so we'll come back. I probably should have looked more into my more recent notes as opposed to, you know, ones that dated back 5 episodes, but you know what, that's fine. Because we're here, and we just need to go back towards this area. So, just another lengthy segment of us, getting gangbanged by these robots. Don't appreciate it. I guess now it's, you know, interspecies, since I am also the mechanical ninja. But still, don't appreciate it, man. Not from all sides. Okay, you just smacked your metal bouquet at me. That is what it's supposed to be, right? It's so bizarre. Ugh. So, I'm not a big fan of fighting with Sasuke. It feels like his range is a lot shorter than, Ye's, but it could be alright, I guess. And I think I mentioned this still just does regular damage, so it doesn't do anything additional, but it helps. Okay, so back to Hagi Highway, and we'll run over here, because that other area that we were looking at before is now going to be useful to us now that we can blow open some cracked walls, which is good and all, but it allows us to bask in the music a little bit more, which is nice. Yeah! Alright, so we head through here, and we're gonna head to a new area. Forgive my mispronunciation, but it is the Akiyoshidai. Akiyoshidai? Something like that. This area is pretty sprawling, but it looks cool. It actually reminds me a lot of Jak and Daxter for some reason. But we've got a new type of enemy here. No, we saw the kites before. Okay, never mind. So let's just keep on going this way, I guess. These guys don't really try to get near you. They just kind of like hang around and sort of just intimidate you, if anything. But although we could head over there, we're gonna wait for now. We're gonna head to this little dot over here. And without any rhyme or reason, I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to know this specific bit, but we head into this like cave, and that takes us to the next dungeon, and I'm not sure who tells you that we're supposed to go there. Maybe if we visited the Plasma, they probably could have told us, but that's fine. It took me forever to find this place. I don't know why, just because you have to walk everywhere. And eventually we'll be doing some backtracking. So this is the entrance to Shohodo. Turn this corner. Oh, really? Okay, because the road just led straight into a wall, but let's head inside for a very odd music choice. This dark cave. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it. It's a very low bass. And then eventually, of course, we get the expected synth come in. It's a weird track. Again, not really one of my favorites. It's definitely more experimental in nature, I would say. And I don't think it really ever cranks up at any point, so it's just really kind of like moody, and it's you know. But luckily we don't have to listen to it for very long because we're here in front of the boss, or in front of the dungeon. So let's go ahead and take a quick save because it is the Festival Temple Castle, the most massive one to date, and it is a doozy. So although I'm gonna just get it out of the way and record it right now, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry the game crashed, and next time we're gonna be spending probably close to 3 episodes here because there's a lot to collect. So join me then, and let's power up some team members. How's that sound? Sounds pretty good, right? Oh yeah. Also, why do most of our characters have blue hair? I don't appreciate it. See you next time.